for this.
Really?
It's gonna be
Okay.
how long is the ceremony for? I don't know. Dinner? Oh no. Celebration ceremony until 7. Then dinner at 9 or 8. Like yeah, convocation ceremony until 7. 4 to 7 hours. Too long, no? I can finish it earlier though. Go. Live's going on by the way. Oh.
Oops. Oh, lucky it landed straight.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Have it set up here. It's a really low angle. You can see from here,
Okay.
and that's just what I have going on right now.
I'll show you one.
Okay, because right now I plugged it in to here. I snuck underneath the table and I just did that.
I'll bring my charger. I'll keep it over there. If you want to use it, use it. If
Yeah,
not,
please, that would be great. I'll try and I'll just maybe set it up there. Thank you.
So it's on live right now. So it's on live right now.
Yeah.
What's a good angle? Like, do you think this is okay?
I don't know. I can't.
You can come around. Or like,
You can bring it a little closer.
so no front view then? Okay.
Let's see what it looks like first.
Can you hold the? Yeah, no worries. Like right here? I kind of feel like I could prop it.
work on creating an engaging learning environment, supporting student success, and guiding faculty and staff with clarity and compassion. Known for her professionalism, dedication, and commitment to student achievement. Roshni plays a key role in ensuring that the Mississauga West Campus continues to thrive and deliver quality education to its community. Please join me in welcoming Roshni Patel to the podium.
Good afternoon to our honored guests, dedicated staff, proud families, friends, most importantly, our graduates. Today marks an incredibly important milestone. It is not just a celebration of completion, but a celebration of growth, resilience, and many possibilities that now lie ahead of you. We gathered here to honor an extraordinary achievement, one that did not come easily. Each and every one of you has traveled a unique and demanding journey. You balanced family, work, children, responsibilities, and the unpredictability of life itself. Yet through it all, you showed up, you kept going, and today you stand here successful. Graduation is not simply about receiving a diploma or a piece of paper. It represents the skills you have earned, the confidence that you have built, and the mindset that has shaped you into someone who perseveres even when things are difficult. You have learned far more than program content and its examinations. You have learned to adapt, how to take responsibility, how to solve problems, collaborate with others, and most importantly, how to keep moving forward even when the path is not clear. These are not just academic skills, these are life skills, and they will carry you far beyond the ceremony tonight. To the family, friends, and loved ones here today, thank you. Thank you for your patience, your encouragement, your sacrifices, and your belief in our graduates, even during moments when they have doubted themselves. This achievement belongs to you as well. To our faculty and staff, thank you, and thank you to your unwavering dedication, mentorship, and commitment to student success from day one. You do far more than provide services. You inspire and you guide. You provide hope and opportunity. You become the light at the end of the tunnel that help these graduates see a future filled with possibility. Graduates, as you step into the next chapter of your lives, think back when you first entered your program, not knowing what to expect, uncertain of what lay ahead. Think of the late nights and the early mornings, the studying, the effort, the confusion, the curiosity, the setbacks, and the victories. Every moment, especially the difficult ones, has prepared you for what comes next. Success will not always be linear. Growth never is. It is not about failing. It's about learning from failure and choosing to keep going. The days when you wanted to quit, when things felt overwhelming, are the very moments that shaped your strength. Without failure, there is no success. And what you have learned here is how to trust yourself and believe in your abilities and execute your goals with confidence. Never give up. Stay curious. Always reach for the stars. Never allow anyone to tell you that you're not enough. Every day is a lesson. Every day you grow. And the days ahead, whether months, years, or decades from now, should never look the same as yesterday, because you're constantly becoming better than what you were before. The impact that you will make in your own lives, your careers, your communities, and in the world around you will be shaped by the challenges you face and the strength you gain by overcoming them. On behalf of Academy of Learning Mississauga West, it has been an absolute honor to be a part of your journey. We are incredibly proud of you, and we cannot wait to see what you accomplish next. Congratulations to the classes of 2023, 2024, and 2025. The future is yours.
Thank you, Roshni. Pleased to welcome the next one, which is Miss Tara Dealing, the Academic Director for the Academy of Learning Career College, Mississauga West and Kingston campuses. Tara provides academic leadership across both campuses, ensuring strong program delivery,
academic, quality, and supportive learning environment for students and faculty as well. She is known for her commitment to excellence in education, her student-centered approach, and her ability to guide academic teams with clarity, integrity, and vision. Please join me in welcoming Tara Keelan to the podium.
Many years ago, I found myself afloat. Not in a fun way. There were no but when I was finding that I was no longer finding myself on 16, there was no vision of where I would decide. I experienced a layoff from my job. I worked for a very large corporation. I was in management there. I'd given a lot of my personal time for that job, given a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. And it happens. These things happen where companies have problems and suddenly you find yourself in a job. We've all been there, I think, at some point in that. You can't help but take it a little personally. But after a little time, I realized what a gift I'd been given. I was given the gift of reinvention. I was going to be able to reinvent myself and develop new tools that would help me find a different path in life. Not only did I come to realize that the job I had, while I thought I was pretty good at it, I didn't actually like it very much. I didn't feel valued. I didn't feel as though I was accomplishing very much on a personal level. And I realized that that's a really important thing when you go to work every day. When you go to work every day, you should feel as though you are seen. You should feel as though you are accomplishing something. It's not just about the money. You're not donating your time, but you are giving something of yourself every time you walk through that door. And I wanted to feel that again. So I started looking for a new job. And what I knew was that I did not want to do what I was doing before. It was time to branch out and develop some skills. I started looking through the job ads, and I was seeing a lot of jobs I was interested in, and I thought I had all of the qualifications. Until I realized that I didn't, that there were holes in that resume. So it took a little time for me to realize I had to re-educate myself. I had some university education. There's only so much you can do with a degree in a field where there are no jobs. And I knew I was a good learner, but the idea of going back to college and being surrounded by 18-year-olds had no appeal to me. And so I found this little college, and I walked in the door, and I was met by the director. We had a little talk. And I looked and I said, "Is this a real college?" It just did not seem like it. It wasn't traditional. It wasn't what I was accustomed to. Thankfully, instead of being offended by the question, I was met with a little laughter, and I was assured, yes, this is a real college. And I felt like I was willing to give it a try. My preconceptions of what education should look like evaporated very quickly. The modality doesn't have to be the same as a traditional environment. I liked the fact that I could design my own study schedule. I loved the one-on-one support. You develop relationships with those mentors. Those learning coaches that I work with, they're not with us anymore at the company, but you have a bunch of beautiful learning coaches who are here today. They form personal relationships with their students. They're part of that. I know that today, when some of you were checking in, you recognized voices that you had come to know over the phone from people supporting you. That's a real personal experience, and that's not one you get in very many colleges. So after I graduated, I was lucky enough to become a learning coach. And after that, I started doing job search support for graduates. And then after that, I worked in admissions. And then I somehow ended up a campus manager until I became a director. So I've seen it from every standpoint. I know every perspective. I know your perspective. And what's the most important thing for you? You're thinking about, how am I going to make a living? Is this education that I've invested all my time in, is it going to culminate into something that I can use? And what I've learned is yes. You have a toolbox now. That toolbox, the number one tool, is determination. You've heard your no before. You aren't going to hear it again. Don't let it stop you. Punch holes in the walls of no and use determination to patch them. Patch them with yes. Adaptability. We're always changing. Who you were is not who you are or who you are going to be. And I say that specifically intended for our newcomers. You may have had a different life in your home country, and it's tough to let that go because your identity is very much wrapped in what you have done. But it doesn't define you, and it's not going to be the roadmap to the future. What you do now isn't. Don't let people say no. Acceptance. If something can't be changed, move on. There will be other chances for anyone who's determined. By using the tool properly, you will save yourself from the darkness of frustration and regret. You'll see light shining down the hallway. Introspection. Take a moment to evaluate and inspect your situation so that you know what needs to be done to improve it. Find the cracks in the footings. Take the time to consider how to fix those cracks. And you'll be able to strengthen your position and be fully supported. Believe that you can and you will. But the most important tool, education. It doesn't stop just because you have your diploma. Yes, education is a tool, but it's more than that. Education is power. Education is a sleek-edged weapon. It's an equalizer. Education will level everything out and gives everyone the same opportunities. Without it, opportunity is only available to those who have used how to learn education as a tool. Maybe you thought by taking a diploma program with us that it was a temporary advantage and short-term benefits. That certainly happens a lot. We've seen it a lot lately. What I wish students would see, it's a temporary measure that gives you space to breathe. But education is not just to patch the present. You have the tools in your toolbox to build your future, not just patch it. You're going to do it for you. You're going to do it for your family. You're going to do it for your future. I've seen it. I will see it again. And I won't take no for an answer. Congratulations, graduates.
Thank you to all of our speakers. We now invite Personal Support Program Instructor, Julie Ann James, to introduce our valedictorian.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Julie, PSW instructor. I would like to acknowledge Mrs. Michelle for her contributions earlier in the program and for helping lay a strong foundation for our students' success. It is my pleasure to introduce today's valedictorian, John Constance Maria. John has demonstrated dedication, resilience, and a strong commitment to learning throughout the program. He represents the hard work, growth, and determination of this graduating group. Please join me in welcoming John as he delivers the valedictorian address.
We now invite Academic Director Tara to present the valedictorian award. Please welcome our valedictorian, John Constance Maria, delivering a message on behalf of the graduating classes of 2023 to 2024 and 2025 graduates.
Good evening, esteemed Academy of Learning Career College, Mississauga West team, our beloved family, honored guests, and my amiable fellow graduates. My name is John Constance Maria. I am so humbled to address such a wonderful gathering of heroes here today. Today marks a very important moment in our lives, a day where achievement and anticipation intertwine, creating a foundation for our future. I am very overwhelmed with a great sense of joy and pride in our collective accomplishment and a profound gratitude for those who have contributed in one way or the other to make this a reality. I started my journey in February 2025 with my fellow classmates, coming from different backgrounds, each with our unique dreams and aspirations. Yet over this period, we have woven a tapestry of shared experiences, learning not just from textbook, but also from each other. We have faced challenges that tested our resilience, celebrated victories that lifted our spirits, and shared moments that will forever be etched in our hearts. I want to first thank the staff of this great college, Academy of Learning and Career College, Mississauga West. Your professionalism and commitment to better the lives of your students are second to none in Canada. You are greatly appreciated and valued. And to our esteemed instructor, Ms. Michelle Stewart, words are not enough to describe your amazing and good qualities that are worthy of emulation at every level. Saying that you are a professional is an understatement. One thing I must say to you in all humility and sincerity is that you are the very best at what you do. You have been our compass in this journey, providing us with the knowledge, wisdom, and inspiration to pursue our dreams. Your dedication and teachings based on personal real-life experiences not only illuminated our minds, but have also kindled in us a deep passion for caregiving and support worker. And to our families, your unwavering support and love have been our anchor in times of storm and our beacon of light, guiding us towards our aspirations. Your sacrifices have paved this path for our success. Though we may not say it enough, we appreciate and sincerely cherish everything you have done and you are still doing for us. And to my fellow graduates, as we stand on a brink of a new chapter, let us take a moment to reflect on our journey. We have grown in knowledge and character, ready to embark on a new adventure. The world before us is vast and filled with endless opportunities and possibilities. It beckons on us to explore, to create, and to make our mark. As we move forward, let us embrace new challenges and continue to excel. We have the knowledge, we have the skills and passions to make a difference. Always remember to strive for excellence and never give up. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that. We now move to the highlight of today's day, the formal conferral of graduates. Graduates will be called program per program. We will now begin with community service workers. Agnes Jatu. Alice Mbego. Mary. Barbara Wanya. Eric Masyumi. Beatrice Irene Kumbu. Eric Masyumi. Ezatuna Ramatuna. Faith George. Harrison Moiruri with honors. Helen Durowe with honors. Kylie Pedineri. Jacinta Endarwa. Jennifer Wanda. Jaswelma Mawali. Joel Mayaka. Juliana Uteji. Julius Gatibi. William Watan. Mary Flor Bader. Mary and Jerry Mota with honors. Naomi Kaluti with honors. Natalia Smith with honors. Oyedwala Mudashiru with honors. Paris Muchiri. Peter Kamal. Samuel Rao with honors. Sylvia Yasuki. Teresia Engender with honors. We will now proceed with Dental Administrative Assistant Certification. Subi Haj Ahmed with honors. We will now proceed with Medical Office Administration. Al-Kabir Ilyas. Amendi Kaur. Daniel Munioncho. Dennis Keoch. Harsh. Harbarinder Sandhu. Lakshai Kalia. Ivan Abu Shinab. Ragda Alkarkwaki. Rishab Kumar. Submanpreet Kaur with honors. We will now proceed with medical receptionist. Nella Yusuf. For personal support worker, Bushra Adnan Khan with honors. Constance John with honors. Juliel Cheryl Rose Randriari Mandro with honors. We will now proceed with Accounting and Payroll Administrator. Andre Casnes. Davis Mutu. Igor Diaz Pernas with honors. And we will now proceed with Administrative Assistant. Amandeep Kaur. For Business Administration, Carla Veronica Fuentes. Loretta Correlia. Makhan Singh. Martin Karuri. Sulaiman Nyakuju. We will now proceed with graphic design. Monica Carpentier. And now for Network Administrator. Ritesh Mistry. For PC Sports Specialist, we have Claude Martini Randriari Mando. Project Administration, Michelle Younggason. Rosemary Iger. For Software and Web Developer, Amar Alkinyawi with honors. Manish Kumar with honors. Noor Al Muhammad with honors. Habiba Yusufi, Medical Office Administration. Sardar Muhammad, Community Service Worker. Grace Weiwa, Community Service Worker. Simranjit Kaur, Medical Office Administration. Thank you, everyone. Now, we are now going to move on with the vote of thanks. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my pleasure to invite a respected leader from our college community to deliver the vote of thanks. Please welcome Baljit Bawa, the Executive Director of the Academy of Learning Career College, Mississauga West. Baljit has been guiding the campus since 2019, playing a key role in fostering a supportive and career-focused learning environment for students across both Mississauga West and Kingston campuses. Please join me in welcoming Mr. Baljit Bawa for the vote of thanks.
Thank you. No, it's the end of the ceremony, but not end of for you, especially with your new skills that you have taken. So before we conclude, I would like to offer my sincere word of thanks. Congratulations once again to all the graduates. Today belongs to you. And really, tomorrow is also yours. So make the best of what you have acquired through these degrees, certificates, education. And we are very or incredibly proud of your achievements. So you should be too. And as you know, encouragement comes from everywhere. But the motivation is what you get from inside. So motivate yourself and make sure you make best of it. And thank you to the families and friends, especially for your constant support. Without that, I think it would be really difficult for the graduates to be here today. So congratulations to you too. I'd like to thank to our executive director. I'm a little jealous. He's there in a very warm place today than leaving me here in this cold. He's in Dubai. His leadership and his commitment towards the success of not only just this college, this business, but to make sure that we have our graduates like this sitting here, and especially the families who are so engaged that this event is successful. So thank you once again to everyone and to our executive director, Percy Dastur, who's not here. We are missing him. I miss him too much, frankly. Anyway, special thanks to Chris, who's our partner, who's there from the franchise. Because of him, this business is possible, I would say. Thank you, Chris. Chris. I just wanted to say that. But nevertheless, stay connected with us as alumni. And once again, not to say, but congratulations. Congratulations to all of you, to the new graduates. I think it's the time to throw their hat now. All right, so all the cameras towards that. Let's congratulate and say thank you. Throw your hats up in the air. Mama talks to Jesus, the change ever since we was on the ever since I was on the and I always say congratulations.
Thank you, Goji. Ladies and gentlemen, as we come to the close of today's program, I would like to extend our heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for being here and for making this event a success. To our distinguished speakers, our dedicated staff and faculty, our graduates, families, and honored guests, thank you for your time, your energy, and your ongoing commitment to learning and growth. Today has truly been a celebration for hard work, perseverance, and achievement. We are so proud of every individual who has taken meaningful steps toward building a brighter future. We are grateful to have been part of your journey. As we conclude, we wish all of you continued success and fulfillment in the paths you choose ahead. Safe travels, enjoy the rest of your evening, and once again, congratulations to our graduates. Before we fully wrap up, just a few final instructions. Graduates, kindly return your gowns at the registration desk, and you may keep your cap for keepsake. Staff and VIPs, please remain in the hall for the official group photo on stage, followed by a dinner reception. Thank you once again for joining us and making today so memorable. Let's give a final round of applause to all of our graduates. Have a great day, everyone.